Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. As I'm sure the video states something along these lines in the title or the thumbnail, but I'm home alone for the rest of the day and partway into tomorrow. I have about 24 hours home alone. Andrew took the kids out camping, and so I'm just here by myself, and this never happens. And I thought, why not take the camera along, show something maybe a little bit different than I typically do. I did put on like full face of makeup today. I mean, full face of makeup, I never do anything, I don't know. I don't wear a ton of makeup, so full face isn't like full face. Anyway, put on makeup this morning because I wanted to film a whole bunch of curriculum hauls for my family. I thought, okay, as soon as Andrew goes, I just need to get these curriculum hauls done. So I've been filming, have the tripod sitting here in front of me, and back there are all of our stacks of books. I just went through one by one and showed each child's curriculum for this coming homeschool year. I was going to also film a back to school supplies haul, and I still may. I mean, I have lots of time to do it still, but right now I thought, no, I need to just take a little break from filming. It's been like 2.5 hours now since Andrew left, but I feel like all I've done is post curriculum hauls because I kind of had to like get it all set up, film, put makeup on, probably sat for half an hour on my phone just because no one's asking me for things, no one else is around, and so it's easy to waste time on my phone. But I'm gonna get up now and get my tripod tucked away. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna like tuck it away. I'm just gonna take it and put it in the corner here because I'm thinking I'll likely film something else a little bit later on where I will want to, I'm saying this, where I'll want to use a tripod. And then I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe this is actually that thing where I will wish I had the camera on a tripod, but I'm just being lazy here. And I'm just gonna take all these stacks of books, put them back up on the table here. And it's about time for me to get these school books into each of the kids' school drawers. Look at this stack of grade 9 curriculum. But the kids need to come home and like clean up their school drawers a little bit more before I do that. I talk about it being so different, being home with no husband and kids, being home by myself, and it is. It's very different. But a lot of the, that's getting hot. A lot of the tasks I have to get done throughout the day are still the same. So I just want to make sure I'm not gonna like overflow here. All right, that's full enough. This Instant Pot method of making chicken stock makes a lot of chicken stock because on the stove top a lot evaporates as it boils, but because the slow cooker is covered, it doesn't evaporate, and so we end up with a lot. Okay, new bowl. But a lot of the tasks that, you know, I would be doing if my kids are here, I still have to do all these tasks. I can't, well, I guess if I wanted to, I could just sit on the couch and do nothing. I could, but I'm gonna have a husband and 5 kids come home tomorrow. They are gonna be filthy dirty because they're camping full on in the bush. So like they're all gonna have dirty laundry and need to shower and all that stuff. So I need to kind of continue my tasks at home so when they get home, I'm not like really behind. So for instance, we had lunch before they left. I washed the dishes as they were kind of getting ready to go out the door, and nobody dried them for me. So I'm gonna have to put away those dishes and get this chicken stock taken care of. Actually, this metal bowl gets so hot. I'm just gonna leave it on the stovetop here. I have a loaf of bread in that room over there, rising, and I need to do the next step here right away. As you've also probably already figured out, I'm not doing anything special on this. This time I have to myself. I thought of it. I thought of like, maybe I should go shopping. And I was like, you know what? What happens then if I do something like that? It's like, oh yeah, Andrew's gone. Okay, I need to do something. I need to get together with friends, or I need to just go out. The time just goes so fast, and then they're home, and I just feel like, oh, I wish I had actually just had more of a break than, you know, just being out and shopping and being busy and then needing a rest when they get home. But I did think about it for a bit, and then I thought, no, I am going to relax, do kind of my normal stuff at home, watch a couple of shows. I'm totally planning on sitting down to watch a show by like 7 o'clock tonight in pajamas, like just ready to relax. So I think that's just what I am needing this time. But you see all those nice bubbles in that bread? Look at that. That is like one massive bubble. So this step of the sourdough that I'm on, I just shaped the bread into a ball, and then I transfer it to the Banneton basket, and then I bake in the morning. Before the family headed out earlier, Andrew was doing a little cleanup of the van, just kind of getting it prepped to like load it with all the camping stuff. And he found this book, which is overdue at the library, and we've been looking for it for a couple of weeks now. So I'm gonna go to the library, run out and drop that off. We don't get fines at our library. Ever since COVID, we don't get fines. Are your libraries like that too? So it's not a big deal, it's no rush, but like, I don't like to have things when they're way overdue. If you go a certain amount of time, I don't know if it's 4 weeks or 6 weeks or what, not returning a book, they'll declare it lost, and then you have to pay the price of the book. But we don't have like late fees. So I'm gonna drop that off, and I'm gonna go for a walk. I grabbed my stuff to go for a walk, my crossbody purse, which I rarely use, but if I'm going for a walk, it's so handy. Also just threw my hair up because it's a little warm. I know if I'm walking, I'm gonna get toasty warm. I'm gonna listen to an audiobook. I cannot give you a review on this audiobook because I haven't started it yet, but I've had this one on my to read pile for a while, Homeschool Hacks. I just have the Errands app, and I just put books like I save them. You can save them so that when you go in, you have all these like bookmarked books that you want to get to. So I just finished listening to my last book, and I'm gonna start a new one, and then it'll be time to get home. And I say it's like time to get home and start dinner. Who cares, right? Who cares what time I have dinner? But it is almost 5 o'clock at this point. But I'm gonna turn off the camera and plug it in, because all my filming today, it's running low on battery, and I keep getting like I know this is one of the problems, sorry I'm rambling, but I know this is like one problem you can have with this specific camera I have, is that it overheats, and I've never had the issue before, but filming all the curriculum hauls I did today, that did it in. I am so glad we have some leftovers tonight. Made this dinner prep so simple. I had some rice and some chicken in the fridge, so what I did is I just warmed it up. This is my favorite thing to do after I've made the chicken stock. I warm up the rice and the chicken with the chicken stock on the stovetop. For one, it helps nothing to dry out because it stays moist with all that liquid. But the chicken stock also adds some delicious flavor to it, so even though it looks kind of blah, it's gonna be tasty. And then I just chopped up a carrot, and that's my dinner. I'm all cozy, ready for bed, in pajamas, washed my face and all that. And I'm going to just sit here for a while and watch a show. I've been watching this season of Big Brother. I'd love to know down below in the comments if you're watching Big Brother and who you are rooting for. I usually am able to sit down and watch it a couple times a week, and often I have to catch up, and that's the case tonight. I'm gonna watch 2 episodes, and I know I have plenty of time to do so. So that's what I'm gonna do. And depending on how I feel after watching those, I may read some of my book as well. Yes, I enjoy reading. I do audiobooks more, and then when I sit down to relax in the evening, I often I feel like watching a show instead. If I find time in the afternoon to sit and do something, I will read. But in the evenings, sometimes I will sit in bed and read like a chapter before I fall asleep, because I prefer to do that than to watch, like be on a screen right up until bedtime. Anyway, I'm gonna talk so much that I'm gonna have no time left to film tomorrow, and I wanna still film a little bit tomorrow, but I just wanted to show you what book I'm currently reading. I'm reading Homefront by Kristen Hanna. This is I think it's the 3rd book by Kristen Hanna that I have read recently, and just recently discovered her. That was just beginning of the summer, and I've really been enjoying her writing. So yeah, good night. I want to get my loaf of bread in the oven here before I go shower. This has just been in the fridge overnight. My oven is warm, and the Dutch oven is in there nice and warm. Oh, I almost forgot a step. Get this all covered in flour. Just made my smoothie for breakfast, and I added a peach to my usual strawberry smoothie, and I'm loving that addition. And here's my loaf of sourdough, fresh out of the oven. Haven't done this pattern in a while, but it turned out really nice. I just finished filming back to school supplies haul. I know said I was gonna do it last night or yesterday at some point. Didn't get to it, so got that done first thing this morning. Now to clean everything back up. That's what filming is. Even when I do my grocery hauls, it's like setting up, film, take it all down. Why yes, I will gladly eat the first ripe tomato from our garden. One thing that I've been kind of procrastinating on that I want to not get done today, but at least get started, is planning our outfits for family pictures. We have family pictures coming up in a couple of weeks. I feel like we are at the point where I need to figure out what we have for these outfits, because I have just enough time to order if there's anything I want to buy to make these outfits work together. I showed this dress in an Amazon haul recently, and I'm pretty sure this is what I'm going to wear. So this is a pretty easy color palette to work with, very summery. So I'm gonna go just look through the kids' rooms while they're not here. Some of these projects, are just a little bit easier if the kids aren't around. So I'm just gonna take a look in their rooms and see if I can piece together some things. Picking out the younger ones' outfits is so easy. This is for Wes and Sam and Zara. I think I have to buy Charity a dress. I think I'll get her like light pink maybe. And then for Elijah, I'm not sure, but I'm quite sure I have to buy him something, and then Andrew can kind of figure out his own. But all right, didn't get too far, but we got started. This would be very boring to watch, but what I have to do next is just sit down and edit. I have a pretty quick turnaround from all those videos I filmed yesterday, those 4 videos I filmed. I need to edit those, or at least start. I'd like to edit 2 videos to end off this morning here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and close this vlog. I hope you enjoyed just seeing what I've been up to while my family is away. It was enjoyable and relaxing. I liked that. Subscribe if you're new here. I'll see you guys next time.